Good afternoon, I'm Sean Yao, and this is One News Now. The remains of former Lamitan City Mayor Rose Furigay arrived in Basilan a week after the shooting incident in Ateneo. Jenny Dongon with the story.
The body of former Lamitan City Mayor Rose Furigay arrived in Lamitan on Sunday morning, a week after the shooting incident in Ateneo de Manila University. Residents welcomed her wearing black t-shirts while carrying placards calling for justice over the murder. Hundreds of vehicles also joined the convoy as her remains were brought to the residence in Lamitan. In an interview, Mayor Roderick Furigay, the ex-mayor's husband, reiterated his call for justice, not just for the Ateneo shooting victims, but also for the killer's father, Rolando Yumol, who was gunned down last week. They also insist that they are not the ones behind Rolando Yumol's death.
Kung kaming mga tao, mga mamamatay tao, hindi na yan aabot ng korte. 4 na taon na yung kaso na yan. Ano-anong pinaghihingi nila, pinatransfer, okay lang sa amin. Ano-anong ginagawa sa amin. And yet, nakikita ninyo, kayo, mga media, witness kayo kung anong nangyayari sa social media na yan. Sumusobra na.
The Furigay family is now asking for more security as they continue to receive death threats.
Kami ay nagpapahiwatig na kailangan talaga ng seguridad ni Mayor pati ng kanyang pamilya kasi may natatanggap pa na text messages pati sa messenger na banta sa kanilang mga buhay po. Meron po na pagbabanta ng paghihiganti po.
The older son of Rolando Yumol also wants justice for the killing of his father.
Bilang isang Kristiyano na may dugong tausog, na may takot sa Diyos, ay hindi po namin maisip na kubanti. Sa pagpaslang sa mahal naming Ama. Bilang kahilingan ng aking mahal na Ama, bago siya pumanaw, kung ano man daw ang mangyayari sa kanya, ay walang maghihiganti para sa kanya.
The Yumol family is also leaving it up to the court to decide on the fate of Chow Tiao Yumol, the gunman in the Ateneo shooting.
Hindi po kami proud sa nangyayari na yun. Hindi din namin gusto ang nangyari. Hindi ko rin gusto ang nangyari sa kapatid ko. Bilang doktor na gawa niya yun. Bahala na po ang batas ang gumawa ng hatol sa kapatid ko.
For News 5, Jenny Dongon, we are One News.
And several experts have given the public some tips on how to have a disaster-resilient home days after the magnitude 7 earthquake that hit Abra. Marian Enriquez with the details.
When magnitude 7 earthquake hit Abra and nearby provinces last Wednesday, intensity 3 to 5 were felt in different cities in Metro Manila. FIVOX Director Renato Solidum warns if the same magnitude hits the NCR, thousands will die. Solidum says that the West Valley Fault, which traverses various parts of Metro Manila and surrounding provinces, moves every 400 to 600 years. It last moved back in 1600s. So the question now is, when will the big one occur and are we ready for this?
Gumagalaw talaga yung fault na yan. Nangyari na yung 4 na malalaki. Ang question talaga is, when will this happen? So kailangan natin paghandaan ito.
They say the house is only as strong as its foundation. The Association of Structural Engineers of the Philippines have some tips to ensure your homes are earthquake resilient. Engineer Juanito Cunanan says the basic requirement of resilient structure is its foundation, and it should be designed depending on the type of soil it will be built.
Gaya nito, nasa Quezon City area tayo, medyo may katigasan itong lupa na to, kaya magandang paglagyan ito ng puting, ng pundasyon.
And for other places like Manila, which has very loose soil,
Sa Maynila, ang dapat gawin doon ay i-design ng mas malaki yung pundasyon o kaya ay mas malalim. Kung talagang malambot, kailangang injectionan mo o gumawa ka ng engineering methodology para mapatigas mo yung lupa.
Cunanan then noted the importance of having a sturdy post which carries all the weight of the structure. 1 foot by 1 foot is the minimum size requirement. The roof beam which connects the posts will help resist the movement produced by the earthquake.
Yung pataas na yon, yung reinforcement o rebars ng poste na kailangan meron kanyan.
Cunanan emphasized to avoid using substandard materials.
Yung buhangin, kailangan yung mahusay na quality ng buhangin. Hindi po pwede yung buhangin na pinulot mo sa beach.
He also adds that steel bars should be put to add reinforcement to the hollow blocks.
Sa isang bansang kagaya ng Pilipinas na maraming lindol, required talaga yan. Hindi po pwedeng wala. Kaya yung mga nakita nating mga nagko-collapse na bahay, ang isang dahilan nun, bukod sa mahina ang klase ng materyales, ay walang mga bakal na nilalagay sa hollow block.
And for those living in condominium buildings, make sure the reinforcement of the foundation and posts are properly compacted.
Mas flexible yung matataas. Ganun. Mas flexible siya. Kung kumbaga sumasayaw siya sa energy, yung mas mababang structure na mas rigid, yan ang magko-collapse daw ayon sa mga ininyero. So between 4, I believe if I'm not mistaken, between 4 and maybe 10 or a dozen stories, and especially if it was built in the 60s or prior, nung hindi masyadong mataas yung level ng reinforcement.
Urban planner Paulo Alcazaran hopes that the LGUs will dedicate more open parks or spaces and sidewalks for Filipinos in case of strong earthquakes.
Okay, makakababa tayo sa mga building natin, marami tayong earthquake drill. Pero pagpunta sa identified open space or park, wala naman tayong mga sidewalk. So paano tayo pupunta doon? Especially in the great numbers, in the immediate aftermath of an earthquake.
So yun ang second na mas nakakatakot kaysa sa yugyug ng earthquake. Ano kung saan tayo pupunta after?
Yeah, let me add, yung fatalities hindi lang dahil sa collapse of the buildings or debris. Historically, the fatalities also have come from the fire start.
For News 5, Marian Enriquez, we are One News.
It's 4:37 p.m.
One News Now will be back with more stories after this quick break. Keep it here. Still watching One News Now. I'm Sean Yao. Foreign Affairs Secretary Enrique Manalo has tested positive for COVID-19. In a social media post, Manalo said he will not be able to attend the 55th ASEAN Foreign Ministers meeting in Cambodia this week. This would have been Manalo's first ASEAN engagement as DFA Secretary. Undersecretary for Bilateral Relations and ASEAN Affairs Maria Teresa Lazaro will be attending the meeting for Manalo instead. Let's now take a quick look at today's other top stories. Pag-asa sees 2 or 3 tropical cyclones entering the Philippine area of responsibility in August. These tropical cyclones are expected to track over northern Luzon. The Court of Appeals has ordered the filing of rape charges against actor Vong Navarro for the alleged harassment of model Denise Cornejo. This reverses the Justice Department's previous resolutions that dismissed complaints filed by Cornejo back in 2014. President Bongbong Marcos has declared a 10-day period of national mourning until August 9 for the passing of former President Fidel V. Ramos. Flags are to be flown at half-mast on all government buildings in the country and abroad. And for more updates, visit News 5, The Philippine Star, and Business World online. Visit our website, onenews.ph, for more in-depth analysis. You can also catch One News on Signal Play. Register for a free account at www.signalplay.com and stream One News Live anytime, anywhere. Masks on, wash hands, and stay safe, Philippines. I am Sean Yao. We are One News.